Welcome to Dahi Raids and a Raid Shadow Legends video, guys. We are looking at my top 10 Void nukers, and today we're looking at number 10, which is going to be Genbo the Dishonoured. We have we looked at all of my Void nukers. We looked at the awakened attack only Void nukers, and we ranked their damage, set them at 200 speed in the optimizer, crit capped, and just optimized them for damage on highest only, with all gear sets open, all equipment open, no extra glyphs, so everybody's going to get the same treatment. And these are the scores that come out. These are all in 1000, obviously. So Genbo came out bottom of the list of the 10 that we looked at, 75k damage on the optimizer. And we're going to test them. We're going to road test them to see how those numbers look in reality and what that translates to. So stick with me, and I hope you enjoy. So first things first, we will look at the build itself. So pretty nice build. He is fully 6-star ascended. He is... Now, here's one thing. Not everybody's going to have the same blessing. Some of them will be 5-star, some of them will be 6-star. The only thing we were looking at was 4-star and above, so everybody had the attack and crit damage stat extras, okay? Genbo is also +2 empowered. He is fully booked. He has Crushing Rend on, and these are the stats here. So 7,125 attack, 200 speed. Everybody's going to be set at 200 speed. Everybody of the damage dealers. Crit capped, obviously, and then 335 crit damage, which is quite nice. Little bit of res and accuracy, but I didn't set for anything other than damage. So whatever other stats apart from the speed and the damage stats are just incidental. It's just what he came with out of the box. So that is the build so far. We have him in mostly Merciless. If we look at our Merciless, we have him down to the 6 speed with 35% ignore defense. That's going to play into his damage numbers quite a lot. And we also have his masteries down to Helm Smasher as well. So let's get on with the show. We're going to test them out and see what kind of damage numbers we can get in various different places. And we'll rank him. He'll be the first entry in from our top 10 in the actual play testing. Okay, so we're going to start testing in Dragon 20. We have the stuns out from Odin. We have our decreased defense and weaken. We have him. We have the damage on already. Does this gives crit damage? So we're going to use their kits. This is the live testing, so we're going to use their kits to the fullest extent. And let's see how this does. Let's go 1x speed. Boom, 370,000 on some of those numbers, so that is excellent. And let's go back to the start here, and we'll replay that. So we'll speed boost. And I think 370 was the max I seen on that number. There on Dragon 20. Again, damage increase. $372 was the maximum. We're going to take the maximum number off each of these. And we'll add that to the spreadsheet. 372, wasn't it? Did I add that in the right place? I did not. I did not. So that's the first thing we're going to have to watch out for, is me not being a numpty. 372,000. That's pretty alright. Like, coming from a 75k output on the optimizer to that with decreased defense and weaken is nothing to be sniffed at all. Let's just have a look at what a single target does without anything on. And doesn't matter really who we attack here. We'll attack the crossbowman. So 80,000, 77,000, 157,000 from Genbo there. That's pretty huge. I'm liking that. Coming from the number that it was to that is massive. Now, obviously, the Crushing Rend is probably playing into that. But I didn't say this was going to be an all things are equal damage test. This is real life. This is what they're like. So let's put it up against some harder enemies. Let's try Dragon Hard 10 and see what that looks like. We may get 2 passes out of this rather than just the 1. Can he nuke this wave down? Remember, speed is just to 200, and then it is the best damage gear or the best damage build that the optimizer can spit out at me. Okay, so let's go to 1x speed. 388, 337 was the biggest I seen there. It didn't kill everybody, but that's still a huge number. Let's refresh and we'll get a single target attack off as well. Let's give Odin a comparison. 553, but this is not an Odin playtest. Let's see Genbo on Venus here. Okay, so 156,000 there on Venus. Odin's A3 is absolutely fierce. Okay, so let's put in Dragonheart 10 as well. We can add that in. I have the names of the other chaps blanked out. So Damage Dragon. And let's go Dragon H10 also. And we got 386, wasn't it? If that's not correct, I'll go back and check it in the post, guys. Don't worry about that. I will keep the veracity of the numbers sacrosanct. Sacrosanct, I tell you. And we have maintenance, but not to worry about that because I'm recording this, so I can. That's not a problem. Okay, so we're gonna try it against Shogun 25 against one single target boss. So we have a lot of speed boosters along to make sure he gets his go before the Sand Devil, the Shogun, is able to do his shenanigans. We'll get all the debuffs on from Riho. We'll get another boost from Arbiter. And then Genbo will be able to do his thing. So let's go with the AoE first. 440,000. That's pretty nice, actually. Oh, connection error, connection error. Okay, we have maintenance, but we have a new entry, and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so we're back. Maintenance is finished, thankfully. And I've had a quick change as well. Thank you for noticing. Yes, it is a lovely top. So this is it. We are going with... We're going into arena. We're going to attack this team. So I'm going to try and attack just this team every time to see what kind of damage we're doing. It looks like a fairly tanky team. And Harima also cancelling out that ignore defense effect will give us a kind of a good read as well. So we're just going all speed boosters basically, so that I can be sure that Genbo gets his turn. I've no worries at all about outspeeding this team, so let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. But to load it. Right, so we're going to just, it'll be standard. Boost. 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 Buff. And wallop. Okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I think we will cancel that. Tap to continue. And we have Genbo with 92.94 for the arena. Now, I'll come back to these numbers as well, just to make sure that they're actually relevant and that that's not just the combined HP of Harima and Sun Wukong in this instance, which it very much could be. But we will put in 92, 94, and I've put these out into the 1,000 as well, because who doesn't love big numbers? So that was 92, 94 with one shot in arena. And let's see where else we can use them. Okay, so we're also going to fit them in the clan boss. We're not going to do a full run. We're going to do 10 turns and see what damage we have on the clan boss. Okay, and that is going to be it every time. 10 clan boss turns, and we'll see what the damage is. And it has to be full auto, okay? So let's see what this looks like. Couple of 106,000s popping up there. So nothing wrong with that. He does have a little bit of an advantage over some of the others, maybe, because he is self-buffing. 115, 118. Has he used his AoE yet, actually? No, he's using the A1 the whole time. He's getting some good numbers. $118, $142. 145, 142. He seems to be getting stronger each time. We do have a decreased defense on there now, mind you. Now we have to be precise on when we end this as well. So when it ticks over into boss turn count 10 and Genbo takes his turn in boss turn count 10, that's when we finish up. Now there is damage from the others, alright, but we're just going by the total damage number. 146, 128. There have been times when I would have been absolutely loving seeing numbers like that. Yeah, he's doing over 200,000 with every attack. Okay, so we have our number there, 6.557 million. So that's 6.557 million, and we will exit the game there. And we'll put in clan boss here as well. And then total. 655. Oh, let's put in actual numbers. 6557. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so those are some nice totals there. So that's our number 10 entry. That should be our lowest damage dealing champion out of our 10. But that's Genbo the Dishonoured for you. That's Genbo. And again, we'll have... There's no change in the build. Everything is as it was. So that's him in all his glory. Invisible there as he was. Really cool looking champion, actually. I never noticed that skull detail before. But he is one of the OGs. And he's still super cool looking. I might actually... I'm playing Elden Ring again at the moment. So I might actually... I can feel myself doing a bit of a Genbo cosplay in Elden Ring later on. Not in real life. I don't have the flowing locks for it. Otherwise, I have the build and physique and all. That's absolutely no problem. But that's Genbo. That is our total is. Ooh, not bad. Why does this have a warning? Formula emits adjacent cells. That's okay. Sum of D11 to H11. That is absolutely grand. Just make sure those commas aren't an issue. No, they aren't. It just takes it as a number. Grand. Cool. So our total number is 7.8479 million. 7,847,940. Genbo's total damage number across our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas. I think that's pretty respectable. So his damage number, like, I mean, can we expect a 10 times multiplier from the optimizer damage number to the clan boss damage number? Who knows? That would mean that these are going to be absolutely insane up here. If you're wondering who this is, you're just going to have to watch all of the videos and find out. So that's our number 10 entry, Genbo the Dishonoured, with a total score at the end of 7.847 million. And that is our first entry at number 10. Like and subscribe, guys, and you will see the next 9 coming at you very shortly. Guys, have a good one. I've been Dahi Raids. This has been Raid Shadow Legends. That's been Genbo the Dishonoured, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.